Welcome back to a new episode to the Moms. We're your hosts, Amaris and Kathy. How is everyone doing today?
Hi guys, happy Thursday.
Alrighty. So we're gonna make this episode quick because I had saw
Yeah.
something on TikTok and it ignited up this fire in me.
Oh my gosh, me too.
So what happened was
Yeah.
there is this creator, and I think when I went on her page, she has a huge following.
Does she? I didn't even know. I didn't
I
even notice
I
that
thought
part.
she did.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I don't know. For my understanding, she had a
Yeah.
big following and she had posted a video sometime last week. She collected 17 diapers while solo parenting. Now,
hmm
context, backstory. She is like 3 or 4 weeks postpartum, which means she has a newborn and she
I
has a
didn't even know that
toddler.
she was that
Well, that's why I
fresh.
went on a deep dive, and that's why I'm so pissed off because it's like, how the hell is the whole internet going to bash her for collecting 17 diapers that she didn't toss out within 24 hours? Solo parenting, I don't know where her husband is, solo parenting a newborn and a toddler, both in diapers.
Is it bad that when I saw the video, like I was like, wait, where's the bat? I'm confused. What?
I know, I was like, okay,
I
so
was
she
like,
collected
okay.
17 diapers.
I truly like I saw the video and I was like, oh wow, like she's really going through a hard time. Not once did I
Mm-hmm.
think, oh my gosh, that's disgusting. So that's why I was
Right.
confused. And then I saw the comments.
The comments, like, girl, like, you don't know how to throw them out. It's just like,
And oh my God, yeah, it's and also like people that I follow that I'm friends with on TikTok
mm-hmm.
doing stitches to that video
Yeah.
and like but and like not bashing her, but just being like, oh, I could never like some like, you need help, like blah blah blah. Like I like what's wrong with you? Like and I'm like, what why I'm so confused.
See, I see on the people that I'm friends with, they're now doing this trend where they're like, my 17 diapers
That too,
was,
yeah.
and then they're
Mm-hmm.
talking about like their difficult part during postpartum. And then it
Right.
brought me back to my two postpartum journeys. And I'm just like, it is so shameful that we're still in this society that people can just mom shame and think it's okay. Like, this girl is fresh postpartum. She's probably still wearing diapers herself.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then I'm like, what does this girl do for a living? She's a nurse. She has 1 week left before she goes back to work. I can't
Wow.
tell you
No.
the last week that I had in my maternity leave, so much was going on in my head. It was such an emotional roller coaster. And the people stitching her, commenting her, making videos about her couldn't just take the couple of seconds that I took to look through her entire like page and see what her life's about before you went on and make a video.
It's absolutely horrible. And like I said, I saw two of my friends on TikTok. I saw two stitches today. And at first I'm like, oh, okay, great. Like they're going to say something positive, right?
Yeah.
No, like this one girl went on to say, um, I don't care how early on you are. I understand that every mom goes through postpartum issues, but if there's a trash, like use it. Um, she was, I don't know, just like the things
But
that she
see,
was
that's
saying.
crazy. If she would have gone into her page and looked through videos,
Yeah.
she the mom nurse says she doesn't like throwing her diapers in the trash because it just stinks up her whole kitchen and she doesn't like that. So she puts
Yeah.
them in like little plastic shopping bags. And I'm like, wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
And I think she also said that she like will take it out of the trash. So this isn't the first time that she's like, oh, let's collect the diapers in my home.
Yeah.
Like, she has done a
Yeah.
video like this before and it was only two. But again,
Yeah.
I don't know where the context was. Was she by herself? Was her husband around? Was her toddler being taken care of? And it was just her and the newborn.
Yeah.
But it brought me back to a
It brought
time
me
when
back
I
too.
it brought me back to a time where I would be crying, washing diapers, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
like, this is so hard being with a
Yeah.
newborn or by myself. And I
Mm-hmm.
remember with Savella, we sit in this room, and I had a very small desk trash can, and it was filled with her diapers. I didn't have
Mm-hmm.
time to like toss it out in our regular trash, and it just
Yeah.
kept piling up. And I think the next morning, Abe was like, "You have a lot of diapers here," and I'm like, "Oh snap! Like, I totally forgot that's there. Can you please take it out for me?" I had help, Whereas
Mm-hmm.
this girl for 24 hours, maybe
She
even
had no
longer,
help.
she had no help with two
And she had
kids
another,
and
yeah,
diapers.
another child. That's insane.
Yeah, and I just hate seeing moms and I hate seeing women attack each other, shame each other because it's like until you live in someone's shoes, why are you opening your mouth? Why can't you just
Yeah.
scroll past the video and
Yeah. Yeah.
move along?
And every mom's postpartum experience is different.
It's
So
different.
like you may have a good experience, another person may have a complete opposite experience. So
Right, right. You might be happy going back to work. She might not be
yeah,
ecstatic. Well, she might look forward to it, but she's probably also really flippin' sad that she has to go
I
back
know.
home. Like I know you've never experienced this, but like I remember the first day going back to work, I cried. Like I walked inside, I saw two of my
Oh
female
yeah, I can't
coworkers.
even imagine. I can't
It is
imagine.
hard. I remember closing the door and like I like
Oh,
cried and I opened the door and I was like, "Hi, ladies," and they saw it in my face. They're
their
moms,
moms.
and they were like,
Yeah.
"Listen, it's gonna be hard, but it's okay. We're here for you." I remember lunchtime. I went to the bathroom stall crying, fixed my face,
Oh.
fixed my makeup, went back to it, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like, how dare you shame this
Yeah.
mom? She's a nurse, okay? I think she's a nurse in a hospital. Like the way it looked like in some of her videos, it looked like she worked
Mm-hmm.
in the hospital.
I'm gonna give her a follow because
Me too,
I
because I
want
was
to
like,
give her the
what?
support.
Right, right. But I do love that I kept seeing a lot of videos like my
The trend.
17 diapers, the whole trend thing. I'm like, yes, let's bring awareness and let's shut
Yeah,
down these trolls, these haters, because like
I know.
that's crazy.
It's insane. So the whole trend is people are putting 17 diapers and then like a little snippet of what kind of experience they had in their postpartum journey.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I think that's a really nice trend.
It is. It is because I remember I saw another video of hers and she was like, there's a lot of hate out there for about me, but there's also a lot of support and I greatly
Yeah.
appreciate that. And then people were like, why would she post that? Like that
Oh
17
yeah, I
diapers,
saw
like
that
you
too.
weren't embarrassed. Why would you be embarrassed?
I know. I know. I'm
Like,
telling you, when I saw that stitch today, I unfollowed this girl.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
so like disappointed. I was like, wow, like you're a mom and
Why
she
are you
has three
shaming?
kids.
Oh
Yeah, why are you
wow.
shaming? I don't know,
Insane.
it baffles me.
And then I don't even know if this mom is like breastfeeding or like pumping. You think parenting by yourself and who is cleaning those
Yeah,
bottles, those pumping
pump
parts?
parts. It's hard. Oh my gosh, those early days are so freaking
They're so
hard.
hard. You have to prioritize what's
Oof.
more important. So the fact in 24 hours she was just like putting the diapers wherever she was putting them at, and you're shaming her. She prioritized feeding those kids. She prioritized
Yeah.
cleaning whatever it is that she had to clean, rolling up diapers and
The
putting
way
it in
I
the
see
trash.
it, she changed and cleaned her baby 17 times.
Exactly.
That's the way I see it.
Exactly. And she said two of her kids are in diapers. So 17
Yeah.
divided by 2 is what, like
Yeah.
7, 8?
It's
I
a
don't know.
lot.
So her kids were being changed. Damn she
Mhm.
does, damn it. Like, ugh, it's
I know.
terrible.
I know. It really upset me when I saw that.
Mm-hmm. I was talking to like Abe about it because I like to talk to him about
Yeah,
my
I just listened to her.
frustration. And he
Mhm.
was like, I don't get it. And I was like, you don't get what? He's like, I don't get why people are upset. I'm like, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's like, so she just didn't toss out diapers. And he was trying to like understand like
That
why couldn't she just toss it in the trash? I'm like, because her
mhm.
method is putting it
Yeah.
in a shopping bag and then going out to the dumpster and trash it
I think
out.
regardless, like people just who cares? Like
Right?
what the
It's
hell?
not your house. It's not
Yeah.
your house. Those aren't your babies. Those are not the diapers that you have to pick
If
out.
that's
So
what works for her, let the girl live. My
exactly.
gosh.
Exactly.
Jesus. It pisses me off.
It really does. It really does.
Is
I hear
Siri
Savannah
crying?
crying. Yeah, she
Oh.
crying. She's probably not getting what she wants.
Oh.
Per usual.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh gosh.
Grayson's been like that too, but he's been sick,
But
so it's
he's
like
sick. Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
get
She's
you.
I feel like she's getting worse with her symptoms. Like earlier she was like, I give me a paper towel and I'm like, are you okay? She's like, something's gonna come out of my mouth and it's phlegm. I was like,
She's
are
so
you
funny.
okay? She's like, so something's gonna come out my mouth, and I was like,
That is
are
so
you
funny.
okay? Mind you, where I'm feeding her like yogurt, she's like, something's gonna come out. Give me a paper towel. I'm like, okay.
That's hilarious. She's so dramatic.
She is. She's such a character. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ah. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on this whole 17 diapers thing. Y'all need to do better.
Seriously.
You,
Come on, moms. We're supposed to uplift one another and
exactly.
be a community. The hell?
Exactly. And then I did see one last thing. I did see someone who was
Mhm.
like, why would she post that? To raise awareness because her following is
Yeah.
huge. And I'm sure in her mind, she's like, let me just let people know you're not alone. Like I
Yeah,
have hard days too.
exactly. That's so brave of her to
Right.
post that video. Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Like you said, to make other moms feel less alone.
Mm-hmm. There was one night I collected 5 nighttime diapers, and I was like, "What
Mm-hmm.
the hell is all this diapers?" It
Oh
was
yeah,
a
I've been
night where
there.
my kids
Yeah.
they were just constantly peeing. Why were they
Yeah.
constantly peeing? Because they were constantly drinking water before going to bed. So guess what? They needed all these diaper changes, and by the time I remember to like bring it
Mm-hmm.
down, it was like almost the next bedtime.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we're going through that right now at nighttime. Like I've been having to change Grayson middle of the night because he's
Mm-hmm.
been asking the past 2 nights for like water,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll have his nighttime bottle. So yeah, he pees a lot and it's a lot of fucking diapers.
Right. And sometimes I forget because it's like, bam,
Middle of the night,
they're
yeah.
they're sleeping, or they're finally in bed. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
time for to take care of
Yeah.
myself, and then next thing you know, it's the next day. It's bedtime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh shit, there's 5
Yeah.
diapers. Like, why is there 5 diapers here?
Yeah. It's okay. Everybody will
Yeah,
live.
yeah, everyone's fine. CPS doesn't need to be called. That's not child neglect. Calm yourselves. The
Oh.
comments. Oh my god, y'all are nasty.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my god.
Oof. All right.
Was there anything else circulating the internet that we wanted to discuss, or
There was something.
what's going on with the rug thing?
So, oh my gosh.
Any
Okay.
update? Because I haven't been.
Yes, there's an update. So I guess her child found like a dead animal arm.
Oh my god! Wait, let's tell people what the rug thing is. So what is it called? So this girl went on TikTok. She just moved into this house in like Ohio or some shit,
Yeah.
and I guess her husband, they wanted to remove a tree for whatever reason,
Or
and
I think
they're
they wanted to put a fence. Something like
okay.
that.
So they had to dig up the tree, and then they found remnants of a rug. And then people on TikTok got heavily invested and they were like, dig it up, like what's in there. Long
Yeah.
story short, forensics went to her property
With the
because
dogs, with the two.
with the two dogs, and both dogs, like what is it called? What marked? They marked
Yeah, they
that.
marked that there was human remains in there, and
Yes.
these types of, I forgot what they're called. Cavager? No,
Cavader?
What's the word?
Cavader. No.
Something like that, or
Yeah.
I don't know,
Cavader.
something with a C. They're trained
Yes.
to sniff human remains
Mm-hmm.
and to sit when they feel like there is human remains. Both
Yeah.
dogs sat down.
Yeah.
When I tell you, like, she recorded that live and people were like
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't find out until like after recording, after the dog sat, and then like the next day they were like, we're gonna dig it up. I was in some random person's live. I think her name was like Shannon or something like that, on Facebook, on her live, watching them dig, watching them collect pieces of the rugs into like a brown bag. It ended
Mhm.
up being what they told her, that there was nothing in there, but I think they were going to test it just to be sure. So
Who
people,
buries a rug? That's the thing.
that right. Well, the cop in her life, the cop was
Mhm.
like, back in the day, instead of like taking out the trash, they just like dug it up and like, I guess, I don't know. It sounds weird,
I
But
don't buy it
I don't buy it. I almost feel like because
because of the
it all
dogs.
started off as a joke, and then it
Yeah,
got serious once the dog sat down. But she kept posting, kept updating us. I feel
yeah,
like maybe it is like a cold case, and the cops are like, "Well, we can't tell her anything because like she's gonna tell the
maybe.
whole world or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
the case is." But like,
Hmm.
the internet is interneting, and they were looking at like records of who owned the house before her, renovations to the
Yeah,
house.
so here's the thing. There's only been one prior owner,
Right.
and she contacted, I guess,
The
the
realtor,
realist of the
yeah.
previous
Yeah.
owners, who,
Who then
and then
contacted the daughter.
yeah, because the realtor and the daughter are best friends apparently,
Mhm.
and the parents are in a nursing home. They're like in their 90s, but when they bought the house, or they built the house, and then 3 years later they renovated it like that. Why would you
Mhm.
renovate like 3 years after building a house? That's kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
What are you
Or
trying to cover
maybe
up?
right. And then people were like looking up cold cases of someone who could possibly be
Yeah.
down there. And it's getting to a point where it's just like I can't
My
keep
brain between this and the whole Diddy stuff, I'm like, oh, yo, and the
right.
election, I'm like, oh
And
my god,
and then
it's a lot.
what else happened? The strike, the port strikes. I
Oh
was
my
like,
god,
too much is happening
yeah,
right now that
it's
I
stressing me out.
it's stressing me out. So I stopped with everything. But now that everything has calmed down, an update, she's like decorating her place. So I think she got a rug with like fake skeleton
Oh,
underneath the
okay,
rug, caution tape. She's like
that's funny.
making light of it because in her mind
Mhm.
everything is fine. Like there was no body found, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
But people keep saying, nah, girl, nah, there's something down there. Then I don't know how she got to this point. Inside of
Hmm.
her house, I've maybe in the office, there was like tape over the floor tile. She untaped it and there was
This was
another
recent.
rug, maybe like a week
Oh
ago. It's like almost like a cross space. There's like another rug in there and there's a fake skeleton arm or hands in there.
no, she had.
I was like, did she plant the thing as like
Yeah.
a haha kiki? But I don't know. I'm not too sure, but I was just like, this is crazy. And then like a week later, she's like, my son brings me a dead animal arm. I think it was from like a skunk or something like that. I don't know, but it looks like it has like it definitely looks like an animal hand.
Hmm.
And I'm just like, this could be her life.
Her
Like
life, I know.
I would be so
And she
upset.
just moved there, right?
I don't know how long she's lived
A
there.
lot of shit. Yeah, it's like she said that the day she moved, like, or the day before she moved, her neighbor passed away.
Oh,
And then
really?
also, like, she felt like her house was haunted.
Was haunted. Someone smashed her laptop and she doesn't know who. I was like, girl,
Uh,
no,
burn,
you gotta
throw
get
the
a
house away.
priest for real.
Yeah.
So, sell it. Sell the
Yeah.
house.
Oh, yeah, get a priest. Get some holy water. I don't know.
I know. Do a cleanse. I don't know, girl.
That terrifies me. What would you do, like, if you moved to a house? Like,
Girl,
let's say it's like your dream house. Like, let's say you
yeah.
guys sold this house and you moved, and it's like, oh my god, this is your dream house, and you move in, and shit, it starts fucking with you. Like, what do you do? What do
So
you
I
do,
feel
Amaris?
I feel like I'm that's my first thought. Like, did people die here? Is it haunted? Yada yada yada. And I just look for the vibes.
Because that scares me.
That's
I
what I
like that
too.
stuff, but not when it's
Me.
not me.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
no, I'm
no.
not about that life. Because like what can you do? You can't be like, "Oh, we want to sell this house." They're going to be like, "You
Yeah,
just
what do
bought
you
this
do?
house." You have
You
to
kind of have to just,
stay. You have to
you have to say.
cleanse. Get the priest even though you don't believe in that. Be like, I don't
Oh my
know.
god. Because then also too, sometimes from watching Paranormal Activity and all that stuff,
Mhm.
when like sometimes it once you leave the house, like it can like come with you.
Yeah, it like attaches to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh my
it's
god, this is
crazy.
scary.
Speaking of scary, when we first moved into my grandparents' house, so where my parents live now, my
Yes.
sister and I we shared a room in the basement, and this is going to get creepy.
Oh my
I
god.
swore
You
I
didn't swear it happened, Damaris. It happens.
I swear I heard like knocking on my window and kids
Stop.
laughing. And I'm like, Mommy, like I woke up, I was like, Mommy, there's kids outside laughing loud. Like I can't sleep. My mom was like, no one's out there. And I'm like, okay, whatever. The next night I woke up with like a scratch on my face. My mom was like, what is wrong with you? Then like at some point I woke up in the middle of the night. Maybe I was dreaming. I don't know. I woke up in the middle of the night and my cousin was in the other room in the basement with the door open, and I swore I saw like this white imagery look like Kentucky Fried Chicken mascot, the guy right there
No.
smiled at me, and I
No. Not
went
Kentucky
back to
Fried
sleep.
Chicken.
Yeah, that's the best way I can.
Not the Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That's the best way I can describe the silhouette, white, the
No.
appearance, the details, everything. Kentucky Fried Chicken man.
Stop.
And, I didn't tell anybody that. My mom at some point, because I can't remember the whole timeline, but my mom was like, I think you're having a bad dream. Like you're screaming for help at night. You're saying they're chasing me.
Oh
Mommy,
my
help me,
God.
help me,
Stop.
help
No,
me.
no, no.
And
I just got chills.
I was like,
No.
I don't remember that. My cousin and my sister were like, yeah, you were screaming for help. You were saying, help me, mommy, help me, help me. My mom was fucking nervous. We went to some place, we got a little guardian angel. She was like, you need to pray every single night, yada, yada, yada. So I did, and it stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I had no idea. Someone, I don't know who, whether he was the owner or whatever, an old man died in that house. There was
Stop.
rumors that he hated kids and he would always come out and yell at the kids to stop making noises. Then there was also rumors that he unalived himself. Like there's so much rumors about like how this person died.
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
interesting. So yeah,
Oh
how
my gosh,
crazy is that?
that's fucking terrifying.
I was like 10. I was 10.
Was that like the last time anything, first or last time
Yeah.
anything
Yeah, it
has
was like
ever
the
happened?
first and last time. I think everything
That's so
happened in like
scary.
in a week or two. But yeah, how crazy. That's
That
my
is
friendly ghost story.
something happened to me when I was younger. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
It was my first and only experience with anything like paranormal. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
I was home alone. I must have been, I think I was in the 4th grade. We were living in this apartment in West New York. And I was taking a shower. You know when you get out and the mirror is like foggy?
Oh yeah.
Someone wrote something, like there was lettering. It said, abre abajo, which means, well, no, open downstairs. It means open downstairs in clear letters. Let me give you some context. The owner lived on the 1st floor. We lived on the 2nd floor. The owner had a son that's my age. We were like actually in the same class. And whenever they would throw like parties, like they would always invite me and my family. They would always tell us, you can play anywhere you want. Don't go to the basement. Don't go to the basement. So imagine the feeling when I saw I don't remember if it said abre abajo or no abre abajo, like don't open downstairs, something like that, but something relating to the basement.
Yeah.
Girl, I called my parents. I was like, where are you guys? I remember my dad had a flip phone at their beeper at the time. I don't know what, but I'm like, someone wrote this, blah, blah, blah. Till this day, I tell Blue, he's like, no, like it was probably like you think you saw that. I was like, no, I saw in clear letters.
Right.
Like I remember vividly till this day.
No, that's creepy.
Isn't that crazy? That is so creepy.
Crazy.
Obviously, that something was haunted in the house.
For real, because it's like don't go to the basement.
We weren't allowed in the basement. Yeah.
I would try to find that person and be like, so what's in the basement? I just have, actually no, don't, because they might attach. Nope.
Yeah, nope. So yeah, so that happened to me. And then so I don't know if you guys have watched the Watcher, but I told Amaris the other day. I loved the first season. I thought it was so good on Netflix. So the story takes place in my town. So I was curious the other day because I was on my walk with Blue actually. and Grayson. I was like, oh, I wonder where the Watcher house is, and I looked it up, and then we walked over. So
You're
it was cool
wild
to
for
see.
that. I would not.
They have
No.
cameras all over the house.
I would. I would too, because now their house. Do people actually live? Well, yeah, I guess people do
Yeah, they
live there
do.
now. Oh
It's a
wow.
beautiful house. But I remember hearing about the story ages ago,
Mm.
and I still don't understand. I don't know if the house was haunted or like someone that lived in the house centuries ago and now is a ghost and like would send letters to the owners and say like I'm watching you or blah blah blah.
Yeah, I feel
But
like someone was messing with them.
then
Like
didn't it like continue on like
I think for the Netflix series, it continues on that it was like the
yeah.
previous owners, but like it's real. Like it's a real thing. I
Yeah.
remember Abraham and I we like deep did a deep dive on it,
Mhm.
and someone was sending them letters.
Yeah,
Like
but they were very detailed like about
I feel like it's someone they knew and was almost playing like a like double life with them.
who knows.
Yeah, like I feel like there's so much more to the story that we don't know and that they're not gonna say, you know.
I gotta do a deep dive. I'll send you what I can find.
Girl, I don't know how you can do that and then be like, okay, I'm gonna go back to my house now. Like that's creepy.
Girl, I was already on the block. I was already in the neighborhood.
How far
Like
away is it from you? I could never. I'd be so scared.
no.
I'm scared of stuff like that. Like I told you, the whole spooky trail that my neighbors
Yeah.
did. I was scared.
Yeah. I mean, I'm scared of that stuff too, but I mean, something like this, it's like you're just passing it. Like it's
That's
nothing,
true. That's true.
But yeah, I know I'm with you. I'm very
I'm a
terrified
scaredy
of stuff.
cat.
I am too.
I'm a scaredy cat.
Mhm. We went to Spirit Halloween this morning to get
That's
because
nice.
Grayson was in such a bad mood. I'm like, you know what? Like, what is gonna put him in a happy mood? Like, so I told him, I was like, do you want to go get your costume for Halloween?
Oh,
So I was gonna go to Party City, but it was like Party City, you gotta go to Spirit Halloween. Like that's where
yeah.
they have all the scary stuff. So took him, and he loves it.
Yeah.
He loves all the scary shit, guys. Like, who is my child? He loves that
Right.
shit.
Now, would you do Fright Fest at Six Flags since he seems like he doesn't care?
I'll be honest, I went to Fright Fest one time when I was in high school, and I was scared.
I was scared too.
I don't know
think
if I
that's
want to take it.
why.
I was very scared.
Yeah, me too. I cock blocked a couple about to like make out because my parents went to the spooky trail and I was like, nope. I like backed up, ran to them. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm cock blocking you right now, but I am so scared. I don't know where my parents are. And they were just like,
like that's scary for them. Oh my god. When I lived in California, I also did Universal Studios, like the Halloween. That was even scarier.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That is scary. Like there was one where you go on a bus and then they take you to like a site, and it's like The Walking Dead. Like,
oh nope.
Oh my god, so scary, so scary.
Nope.
Like they really replay it where like you get on this bus and then it drives you to like this cemetery. It's scary.
Jeez,
if you think Fright Fest is scary,
yeah,
girl.
that's oh my gosh. There was this one Halloween in Hamilton. I forgot where this place was, but it was like a 20-minute drive from us, and it was this whole like haunted core maze. It was all Halloween stuff.
Yeah,
you could do a hayride and shoot zombies. Like they gave you like these BB guns to or paintball. It was paintball. It was glow in the dark paintball, and we were able to shoot these zombies. I was scared of that, but I was like, all right, you got your paintball. So that was cool. But then they try to like jump scare you and go on. And I was like, oh no, I can't do this anymore.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I've had my fair shares of Halloween stuff.
And I don't know why, but I used to love Halloween movies. I still like Halloween movies, like the Michael Myers Halloween, like that I can watch. But I used to be really into stuff like The Conjuring.
Oh yeah, same.
What's the other one? The I can't
Paranormal
remember the names.
Activity,
That
Annabelle,
Annabelle,
Insidious.
Insidious. That shit's freaking
Yeah,
scary. But
yeah,
since becoming a mom, like if Blue told me right now, let's watch Insidious, I'd be like, fuck no. Like it
yeah.
scares me. I can't watch that stuff anymore. Like the
I
paranormal
can't.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I could watch I love the Halloween, like the Rob Zombie version one with Michael
Okay.
Myers. I love that one. Like I watch that every year. Like
Oh,
that I could
nice.
do, you know? It's like
Right, because you expect it, but Insidious, that's a whole other
no.
ballpark. I
No.
can't.
Ooh. I
Mm-mm.
remember I saw that in the movie theater with Blue in college and we were scared.
Yeah. I think I saw the Insidious movies at my best friend's house, and we were in her house, just on her couch with her snacks, watching it. I remember thinking, I'm so glad I'm not like at home or in college. I'm in my
Oh,
little apartment
yeah.
with my boyfriend. This is nice. Because I'm scared right now.
I know. The Last House on the Left. All those movies are so freaking scary. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can't be watching movies like that
I
because I
can't.
feel it in my core now.
Yeah.
Speaking of scary shit that's happening in this fucking house.
Stop.
So, the other night, I'm like, okay, it's time to go to bed. It's like after midnight.
So you
And
thought.
I have I have this like attic crawl space door, and my dresser blocks it from anything coming in. Tell me how.
Stop,
It was like
Amaris.
geek, 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 and I was like, what the fuck is that? I was scared. I'm like, Abraham, that fucking door is like moving. What are we so? He's like, oh yeah, I've heard that sound. Like, didn't know what it was. You didn't know what it was, and you didn't bother checking. I'm like, our kids sleep up here. I sleep up here. I'm usually alone up here with the kids, and you're gonna come tell me you couldn't figure it out. So what happened was there's a little hole like in the back of our house, like on the roof, that's like connected to that crawl space, and the little plug, the I guess where the wires like sit in it, like the metal part fell out, and it was like this is why it was making all that
Oh.
noise,
So
and I
there was
was
a
like,
reason. There was a reason.
there was a reason, but then yesterday I heard it again.
It's loose probably again or
I'm
something.
like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, it's been so
Yeah.
windy here. It's probably loose
Yeah.
again. But I was like, what the heck? Are you
No,
kidding
girl.
me?
You're fine. Your house is not haunted. Like, come
Oh no,
on.
I know my house isn't haunted. You
Because if
know?
it was, like, you would have been knowing. Like,
Yeah. But like, how? I was more scared. It was like an animal or a
oh yeah,
rodent.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
because
because
sometimes that could happen. Yeah.
that actually did happen when we first moved in here. A mother
Oh
delivered her
really?
squirrel babies, went inside that. I think she probably went inside that
Oh
hole,
no. Yeah.
went traveled where she could and found a nice heated
Mm,
space, but her babies didn't make it. So she's a
damn.
bad mom. No, I'm kidding. That squirrel.
I remember when we were looking at houses, like when we were buying our Jersey City house, we went to see this one house that we really liked. We went to see it like 3 times because the first two
Mhm.
times, mind you, the realtor told me that it was a brand new roof, right? We
Okay.
kept hearing noises like in the roof,
Mm.
like screeching noises. Like clearly there was an animal or something living up there. And I would
Yeah.
bring it up to her and she'd be like, "Oh no, like it's a brand new roof. Like I it's probably just branches like from the trees or something." I was like,
Branches.
"What?"
Yeah.
So either it was haunted
Yeah.
or because it was like screeching sounds. It
Nah,
was
no. Mm-mm.
so scary. And so that's why we went multiple times. We were like, I was like, maybe we were hearing things. I don't know, but we kept
Right.
hearing those sounds every time we went.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I know.
Do you have any more spooky stories to share?
I don't think so. I didn't think this episode was gonna turn into that, but
I know.
but I like it.
Me too. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, share, follow, tell a friend. But we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.